There is a strange moment when darkness stops feeling ordinary. You notice it, and suddenly it feels like a hidden lure of being human. The question is simple. Why are humans afraid of the dark? But the answer is not simple at all. Because why darkness feels occupied? This is not just trivia. It is about the way your brain tries to keep you alive, connected, and oriented in the world. And the first surprise is this. The feeling is not random. It comes from systems that were built for older worlds than ours. Your body lives in the present, but many of its rules were shaped long before modern life existed. That is why something so familiar can still feel mysterious. The everyday version looks small, a habit, a feeling, a reaction, a moment you barely question. But underneath it is a machine with deep roots. To understand it, imagine the brain as ancient night. It is not waiting quietly for facts. It is constantly predicting what matters next. It asks what is safe. It asks what is dangerous. It asks who belongs. It asks what should be remembered. And sometimes it answers before you know the question was asked. But that creates a bigger problem. If the brain is trying to help, why can the experience feel so confusing? One clue is that the brain does not care about truth first. It cares about usefulness. A useful shortcut can be wrong and still survive. A quick alarm can be false and still protect you. A strong feeling can be exaggerated and still guide behavior. This is one of the deepest patterns in human psychology. The mind is not a perfect mirror. It is a survival instrument, and survival instruments are biased toward action. They make the world feel meaningful, urgent, or strange, when that feeling might change what you do. But the story gets stranger. Modern life gives ancient systems new targets. The brain that evolved for faces now meets screens. The brain that evolved for danger now meets abstract stress. The brain that evolved for belonging now meets invisible audiences. The brain that evolved for rare rewards now meets endless supply. So the same old system can produce a very modern mystery. That is why darkness can feel personal. It is not happening in a textbook. It is happening in your ordinary day, in your room, in your body, in your memories, in the tiny decisions you barely notice. But this explanation is incomplete, because humans are not just brains reacting to stimuli. We are storytellers. We turn feelings into meanings. We ask why this happened. We ask what it says about us. We ask whether other people feel it too. And that is where the mystery becomes emotional. Your brain would rather imagine danger than miss it. The feeling may be ancient, but the way you interpret it becomes part of your life story. A small reaction can become a memory. A memory can become a belief. A belief can become a habit, and the habit can quietly shape a person. This is why the most human mysteries are not hidden far away. They are hidden inside normal things, inside a glance, inside a fear, inside a craving, inside a thought you assume is just yours. But there is another clue. Many of these experiences become stronger when attention gets trapped. The more you look at the feeling, the larger it can become. The more the brain repeats a pattern, the more familiar it feels. And the more familiar it feels, the more natural it seems. That does not mean the feeling is fake. It means the feeling is constructed, built from body signals, built from memory, built from culture, built from prediction, built from what the brain thinks might matter. So the real question is not only why darkness happens, the deeper question is why it feels so real. And the answer may be that realness itself is one of the brain's creations. Your mind does not simply receive the world. It edits the world. It highlights some parts. It hides other parts. It adds emotional color. It marks some moments as important. And then it hands you the result as experience. Most of the time, this works so smoothly that you never notice it. But when it glitches, exaggerates, or reveals itself, you get a human mystery. A normal moment suddenly becomes strange. A familiar feeling suddenly asks for an explanation. And you realize that being human is not as obvious as it looks. Maybe darkness is not just a problem to solve. Maybe it is a clue that your mind is always building your world, a clue that your body remembers older roots, a clue that your ordinary life contains ancient machinery. And maybe the strangest part is not that this happens. The strangest part is that it happens every day, quietly, automatically, inside you. So the next time you notice darkness, do not dismiss it too quickly. It may be your brain revealing one of its hidden designs. And once you see that design, the ordinary world becomes a little less ordinary.